What's up, everybody? Best head shaver for a bald head. First and foremost, make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel here. So let's get straight to it. So, in my opinion, the best head shaver for a bald head haircut is not the head shaver that you think about. You know, the one with the little circles on it that you twirl around your head and get your head bald. I'm not talking about a razor blade either. But in my opinion, the best head shaver to get your head bald are the Andis T outliners. The reason why I say that is because they, in my opinion, through my experience, I've been using these for years to cut my hair. Through my experience, these greatly help to reduce ingrown hairs. These also help to reduce razor burn. These also help to just greatly reduce, if at all, any at all, irritation to your scalp once you shave your whole head bald with these. So I've been experimenting with these for years. I've been using these for years. This is my most trusted device to get my head bald. If you want to see a full haircut with this device, with these clippers, just scroll through my videos here on YouTube and check out. I've got a couple of full haircuts that I do with these Andis T outliners. So the routine that I go through now with these Andis T outliners. I mean, I've got too much hair to cut with these right now, but right now I'm just being kind of lazy. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut my hair that I have with this now. I have quite a bit of hair up here, as you guys can see. I got a lot of cutting to do, but these are great. These are great to cut your whole head bald. Very little to no irritation whatsoever when I use these here. Now, what I used to do. Now, some people have a good experience with these, like the wall shavers. These feel great once you do, you know, when you use these Andis T outliners to cut your hair bald, okay, or you use whatever clippers that you use to cut your hair bald, okay. I would usually come after that with these wall shavers here, and these things are really powerful. I love this here. I love that it's cordless as well. I wish I would have got the cordless Andis T outliners, but these are still great. But anyway, not to get too off subject here. But I used to come in with these wall shavers here after I use these, you know, once I got my head bald. But what I would notice, I'm talking about probably like hours later, especially like a day later after using these right here, irritation, small bumps, and things like that. It was just, I just got tired of it. You know, I even kind of noticed that with the shavers as well. I don't have those down here right now, but you know, the shavers, you know, the one that you put on your head, it's got the little circles on it. I started off using those at first. I experimented with those, but I got irritated. I began to get irritation with those too. Not as much as with this, but after I noticed that with those circular shavers, like after I'll probably say like after 2 days, I started feeling that irritation, the itchiness, the bumps, a little bit of redness and things like that. And before you know it, you're trying to treat your scalp, you're trying to put things on it. You're keeping a hat on all day because you don't want to show your irritation, or you're just trying to heal your scalp and things like that. But with these Andis T outliners, again, just my personal experience, just my personal advice. You know, you can use it if you want to. It's up to you. This is just my personal experience. I'm just sharing it with the world. But with these Andis T outliners, to cut my head bald, no irritation whatsoever. Smooth cut. It gets you very low. Like I said, you can look at the thumbnail for this video and you'll see how low I got my haircut to get with these Andis T outliners. Basically cutting my head bald. I didn't use a razor blade. I didn't use a shaver or anything like that. 100% Andis T outliners. So, like I said, if you want to see a full haircut with these, I'm not going to show you right now on this video, because this video is just putting emphasis on how these Andis T outliners are the best head shavers to cut your head bald, in my personal opinion. I'm not a barber. I'm not a professional hair designer or whatever. I'm not licensed or whatever. This is just my personal opinion. So if you want to see a full haircut with the Andis T outliners to see proof how these can get you bald and you won't have any irritation and things like that, scroll through the rest of my videos here on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and you'll see it for yourself. what I'm talking about, because I don't want to make this video too long. So these are the best shavers if you want to reduce ingrown hairs, if you want to reduce razor burn. Well, I'm sorry, not reduce. If you don't want to have any razor burn, any ingrown hairs, any bumps, irritation, scratches, you bleeding from razors, whatever it is, you know, if you don't want to have those things at all, I would highly suggest using some clippers like this, the Andis T outliners. I know that Wall has a version of these as well. I forget what theirs is called, but it's by the Wall brand. I would greatly recommend these. So again, when I use these Wall shavers here, these things feel great. It gets it really close to your scalp. It feels baby smooth. Your skin feels baby smooth. It's just my personal opinion, my honest opinion though, my honest review. Man, a lot of irritation with this. Now I use this under my neck, you know, once I line my beard up and clean up my hair up under here and stuff like that. I don't get, for some reason, I don't get irritation under here. I'm not complaining about that. But when I use these across my whole head, especially on the back area here on the kitchen, no. I've experimented with these for years. I've tried my best to work around it and do things to reduce the irritation and things like that. But it just always ends up after that first day, I get to itching, irritation, bumps, a little bit of redness on my scalp and things like that. And it's like, you know what? I'm just done with those. Like I said, it'll leave your scalp it's feeling super smooth and stuff like that. But is it worth the irritation, the itchiness, the discomfort? No, not at all. That's why I just stick to my Andis T outliners now. This is the only thing I stick to. I just do these. To be honest with you, I'm afraid to try razor blades. I've had experiences with those before on my, just on my neck and on my face. That didn't go well. I don't want to put it on my head. I've never put a razor blade to my head at all. So I guess I'm a little, I can only say so much about that, because I've never shaved my head with a razor blade, but I have shaved my face and my neck. It felt great for one day. It felt baby smooth, butter smooth. It felt real good, but after that one day, irritation, bumps, discomfort, no, not for me. So maybe I'll change my mind one day. I don't know. I would like to just put some shaving cream on my head and just give it a shave and stuff like that. It seems so cool. It seems so much easier. It's a lot less cleanup. You know, you can shave every couple days and stuff like that, but it's just, I don't feel like dealing with the irritation. So to sum up this video, don't want to make it too long. Again, this is just my honest opinion on what is the best head shaver for a bald head, and it's these Andis T outliners, because with me, it gives me no irritation whatsoever. Now, I will give a disclaimer. If you choose to take this advice, which is up to you, if you choose to take this advice, I would only use these T outliners to shave your head bald every few days. I wouldn't be doing this every single day or something like that. I wouldn't be doing that, because then you will get irritation, you know, because you're just constantly doing that on your scalp. So I would suggest that if you are going to go with my method, don't do it every single day. You know, do it every 3 or 4 days. I mean, you know how it is, you know, in the bald head community. You know, once you shave, once you use something like the Andis T outliners, after a day or two, your hair starts to grow back. You start to get a little tiny bit of a shadow. Some people's hair grows back faster, blah, blah, blah. We all know that. But, you know, just try to use some common sense, you know, or at least that's how I see it. Just give it a good like 3 or 4 days before you go back with these Andis T outliners and shave off all of that new growth, because you don't want to have irritation, bumps, burns, all that types of stuff. Just give your scalp some time to heal, because like I say, in my experience, when you use these, you are not going to have any irritation, you know. So again, if you want to go further into detail about this, I have a couple videos on my YouTube channel here going through step by step how I use these Andis T outliners to cut my head bald. So I no longer use the shavers. I don't use a razor blade. I just use the Andis T outliners now. So You may see some other videos with me using the shavers and things like that, but I just choose not to use those anymore. I was starting to get irritation after a day or two. Just not for me. Like I say, I love these, and I wish I could use these every day. Just wake up and just every day across that bald head with these. Man, I love these. But like I say, I just use them for under my neck now. Once I clean that up, no irritation under there for some reason. But on my head, no, can't do it. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that this can help somebody else in the bald head community, or anyone who just chooses to rock a really low haircut or be bald on purpose or whatever. I hope that this video can help somebody to reduce irritation, just to make you feel more comfortable, not have to go through those stages where you're itchy and got bumps and burns, ingrown hairs, all that types of stuff. I hope that this can just help somebody in this process, you know. So I hope that the video was helpful. I hope that it was encouraging, inspiring, motivating, something like that. Feel free to check out the rest of my videos on here. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, okay? I'm gonna try to release more and more videos. I know I haven't released videos in a while. It is what it is, you know. I need to work on that, but I'm gonna try my best to release more videos going forward. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Thank you guys to the ones who have subscribed to my channel already. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. Peace out. Have a great day.